Hello and welcome to the Kanawha Valley Hustlers podcast. I am here today with Ashley Alford Glance. It was Ashley Alford, I guess, for a long time, and we added the Glance, and everybody around here still calls you Alford. Is that right?
Ashley Alford Glance, yeah, or Ashley Alford, whoever, or they just call me Ashley at the Chamber.
Just Ashley at the Chamber.
Yeah, that's my nickname.
Ashley is the president of the Putnam County Chamber of Commerce, and right off the bat, Ashley, I'm going to ask you, what's your hustle?
My hustle is, I'm the president of the Putnam County Chamber of Commerce, so
Spoiler alert,
yeah,
you kind of gave it away.
Yeah, so I think that is my hustle, is that I am, I have the extreme honor of being able to serve our 500 plus members in the capacity of helping them grow their business, start businesses, grow their network. Our mission is to aggressively support, recruit, and retain business in Putnam County, and so that's my hustle.
So I know that there's been a lot of growth and development and stuff like that. Has your job been easier lately or harder?
You know, that is a trick question, isn't it? It is. We are very fortunate here in Putnam County that we are an area that is growing. And a lot of that is due to our proximity to the larger cities. But as far as population growth, which then spurs business growth, because the more people you have, the more people you need businesses for, is our school system. Our school system is one of the top rated in the state, and so that really helps us. But to answer the question, my job has been easier.
Easier.
Yes,
okay, good.
Yeah.
But easier, but maybe new challenges.
Busier. Yeah.
Different kinds of challenges,
yes.
busier.
Yes.
And now, because you just mentioned to me on your way here, you went to a ribbon cutting, right?
We did,
You're doing a lot of ribbon cuttings.
Yes.
That means a lot of businesses opening.
Absolutely. So we have been opening at least a new business every week for the past couple months, sometimes two. Sometimes we've even had up to 3 ribbon cuttings in a day.
Wow.
And so we're really fortunate. It's a lot of small business growth. Today was really exciting. Walked is an Asian-style restaurant in Hurricane, and they are the sister restaurant to Taste of Asia. So if you guys have ever been to our Taste of Asia here off of the Taste Valley exit, that is their sister restaurant, and it's called Walked, and it's more fast casual than sit-down dining. And really delicious. So we celebrated them today, and we're going to be celebrating some others next week. And then we had a very special ribbon cutting last week, something I had never cut a ribbon on before, and it was Alexander's Place model home. So Alexander's Place is one of our newest neighborhoods here in Putnam County. They are custom built homes, but you can pick, your finishes, everything from top to bottom. And one thing that the Habas, who are the developers of that property, have done is they've put a model home in right in the front. So you can actually go in and see the finishes. You can, if you want to touch the marble, you can do it all. And so
wow.
That was the first time we've ever cut a ribbon on something like that. And it is a business. The neighborhood, the developer, they are a business, and so cutting a ribbon on that was the first time for me.
So how does that, I'm really curious about that. So you go in and you take a look at the different homes. Sounds like somebody need to get on the podcast, because that sounds pretty interesting.
They're great. The Habas, Dave and Cheryl are their names, and they own Dave Haba Builder. And so Dave is the builder, and Cheryl's also a licensed real estate agent, so they're a tag team. And you can, basically they have, I should know how many different styles of homes that they have. But then you can go into the model home and actually see, like, this is what the room size might look like if you picked this model, or this is what the kitchen, would look like. And so really it's more of like a hands-on rather than just going and like flipping through books.
That is very cool. So that sounds to me like signs of population growth as well.
It is, yeah, absolutely. So that neighborhood is growing quickly. They're in their first phase now. They have 2 phases of the neighborhood, and lots are being sold and lots are being reserved. So
that is so cool.
So yeah, we've got a lot of new populations.
What kind of? Tell me a little bit. Are you familiar with what kind of demographics are moving in? Where are people coming from? Are they coming in from the cities? Are they coming in from other states?
Both. Okay. So the last you talk about census numbers, but the 2020 census did show that we were one of 3 counties that had a population growth in the state of West Virginia. Some of that, whenever those numbers were taken, that population growth stemmed from people moving from surrounding counties into the area because they just wanted a little bigger lot size, or maybe it's a family and one spouse works in Huntington, one spouse works in Charleston, so we're nice centrally located here. So a lot of that growth you'll see from that. Right now, some of the growth that we're seeing is from the new core steel mill that's going in Mason County. And so we've got a lot of new families that we're really excited to welcome here to West Virginia, number one.
Absolutely.
But also here into our county. And so a lot of the new families are coming from all over the country.
That's wonderful to hear. And I know you've got a bunch of stuff coming up. You've got an annual dinner coming up. You've been doing the ribbon cuttings. You got Shop Small Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a little bit.
Yes.
What is Shop Small Saturday?
So Shop Small Saturday is actually an initiative by by American Express, the credit card company, and it is their it's their national, or it might even be global initiative. I don't actually know. It's probably global because they're global.
Is, yeah.
But they, every year, the day after Thanksgiving, so everybody knows, Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving is when all the big stores are having their sales. And so one thing that American Express did was they started an initiative called Shop Small Saturday, where the day after that, so the Saturday after Thanksgiving, they encourage everybody to go and support your local businesses as well. So when you're thinking about your holiday shopping and the holiday season. And so one thing that the Chamber does is we partner with American Express. We apply to be a neighborhood champion. And what that does is it gives us access to some of their promotional materials and to their marketing for that day, where we can collectively join in their, initiative to encourage people to shop small on that Saturday. Now, here at the Putnam Chamber, we encourage people to shop small all the time,
sure.
But all day, every day. But during the holiday season specifically, we obviously here in Putnam County, we don't have malls or that kind of stuff. But what we do have is a phenomenal group of entrepreneurs, and you can buy anything and everything you want. You just sometimes have to think a little bit outside of the box. And so...
Tell me a little bit. I can see by the look in your eye, you got some specific people in mind. Tell me a little bit about some of the unique
Small
stuff that
businesses,
you get around here.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. You can. So one of our biggest, one of our most notable gifts that you might give during the holiday season is Bearwood Company, Matt Snyder. He is a local woodworker. Him and his team, they can make you anything from just a small, small cutting board all the way up to a table. The tables in that room behind us are made by Bearwood. So, really nice quality, locally made gifts there. We have boutiques like Peyton and Peppy, as well as Iris and Indy, that really, really stylish boutiques. You can get some really nice clothes, and they even have accessories and all those things. Great for gift giving. We have local artisans here, things like Putnam Provisions here inside of this building. We partner with a lot of our local artisans where you can get locally made jewelry, pottery, any of those types of gifts that you might want to give. I'm trying to think. We have so much stuff. It's hard to. For the sports fans, if you're a sports person, we have Sports Fans. That's actually the name of the store in Liberty Square. So if you have a sports collector, somebody like cards, Chad over there, he can get anything, anything you want, autographs. If he doesn't have it in the store, he can get it. So really, everything from, small kids all the way up to, adults. You can really find something made or sold by a local person here in Putnam County.
That is so cool. And now coming up here in a few weeks, you've got an after hours coming up, right?
We do,
a little bit about that.
So every month we host a networking opportunity for our members. And this in November 9th is going to be the day we're going to be over at Marshall Health Taze Valley. So their recently new building in Scott Depot, where they have a wide variety of outpatient services over there. They're going to be hosting, and we're really excited to be be able to take people there and to see what they've done. They renovated the full building. They've been there a couple years now, but still, unless you're already a patient there, you might not get to see it. And
Sure.
So we're excited to go over there and for people to learn more about the services that they provide to Putnam County.
And then you've got your annual dinner coming up right after Christmas, right?
Absolutely. We are already working on that now. So it is the largest
That's
networking.
a big show to put on, right?
It is. It's the largest networking event in Putnam County. It's the last Friday of January. It does sell out. And one thing we always try to do is really top ourselves with the entertainment. So not only is it a great networking opportunity, we have delicious food by Fireside Grow. It's a good evening all around, but at the end of the night, we always like to top it off with some type of entertainment factor. And so last year we had fire twirlers.
Oh, wow.
So really set the bar high for what this year is going to be, or I might need to just readjust the bar, honestly. Like once you set fire inside, I really don't know where you go from there. Yeah, where do you go from there? We've had people rappelling from the ceiling. We've had fire. We've had magicians. We've had phenomenal music. One year we had Holly Forbes. She was on The Voice. We've really... We might need to adjust.
You're gonna have to dial back a little bit.
I'm gonna put that out right now that we have got to take it down and build it back up. Is what
you're flying too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Ashley.
Well, I mean, the fire was too close to the sprinkler system, but it's a great time. All of our members come and really have a nice evening just out here in Putnam County, celebrating all the great things that Putnam County has to offer. We give away 2 awards that evening. Our Mayo Lester Community Service Award, that is named after our founder, Mayo Lester, and then our Putnam Crew Young Professionals Award. So an award that's given to a younger up and coming person that's doing a lot for our community. So we like to honor them, and then we also give a recap of what the chamber has been doing for that year. And it's also our official business meeting, so we elect our officers and all of that there too. So it's a really fun night.
Well, so between ribbon cuttings and after hours and Shop Small Saturday and annual dinners and everything else, there's a lot going on. So as we wrap up here, how do people find out about what's going on, how to get involved, what to join?
Yeah,
what do they do?
Absolutely. So the best way to find out what is going on, excuse me, I'm so excited I can't talk. The best way to talk about or to find out what's going on is to visit putnamchamber.org. Click on our events calendar. Julie in our office, she is phenomenal, and she does the best job at making sure that everything we've got going on is on that calendar. You can check it out if you're interested in membership information and how to get involved in the organization. We would love to meet with you and learn how we can help grow businesses here in Putnam County, and you can find that membership information under the membership tab there.
Awesome. Ashley, I want to thank you so much for being on with us here today. And to everybody listening, I want to remind you as the Kanawha Valley Hustler to hustle hard, hustle smart, hustle with a smile.